remember the very first time that I remember seeing you was at camp meeting, and you were sitting just a couple rows away from me in the audience, working, doing your handwork, making quilts or something like that. And and you had just written your book, and I had no idea where that journey was going to take Kinship and to take me, because soon after that we went to the Toronto General Conference, where Kathy and Ella and you and I were there, and I think Dave Ferguson as well. And we were right across from Doug Batchelor's booth. And here we were proclaiming the good news of queer Adventism. And at that time, I still had to be sort of in the closet. I was pretending to be a straight helper in the booth there, because the people wouldn't have been ready for a gay guy to be in a booth at General Conference. And that started a whole string of conferences that we went to together. And I know that those were always the highlight of my year, to spend those days with you and to share our message with the people walking by. So just personally, I want to say thank you. And also from Kinship, thank you very much, because with your ministry, you're truly an Adventist pioneer woman who started a new direction for Kinship, where we included the families, the friends, the allies, like we had never done before. And your voice gave me courage and desire to be more out and to be more open. So I just wanted to thank you for all you've done.
I also think back to, I think the first time I met you was at Manuka. I don't know which year particularly. I don't know if that was 95 or whatever, but, and Mrs. Kaysen and all these amazing, supportive families and allies that you all were to us. And over the years, watching you and Floyd, shake up the folks there at the GC and various conferences has been inspiring. So I don't know what you did to Floyd, but he certainly is shaking him up on Twitter with some of his tweets. So I think we have you to thank for standing with us and loving us, and we love you as much as you love us, and you will always be in our hearts, and we'll just have to tell all our children about you. Well, okay, I might not have children, but I'll tell somebody's children. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for all you've done for all of us at Kinship. And I'm so glad you're part of the Kinship family.
Carol, it's been so great to get to know you. Floyd and everyone else, of course, we're all going to talk about your contributions to Kinship, but I'm going to really focus on your contribution to our board. And, when you became you family. And I can remember, you came to so many board meetings. And what I always found fascinating is that when Carol was in the room, passions would stay high, but they wouldn't boil over, because we had a sweet, sweet spirit in our place. And that was you. And I've always been grateful for, the fact that you became family. It wasn't like you were just leading a program or doing something for Kinship. You were part of us. And so I just want to tell you how much we love you and how much we appreciate everything you've given to this group.
Good morning, Carol. We're excited and happy to be a part of this sharing with you. We all travel different paths in our lives, and you started a beautiful path for our families and our allies. We hope we're doing a good part. I've got to talk louder according to the boss. I can hear myself. But anyway, we attempt to do everything you started, and we have many families now that are benefiting from what you started. I was thinking as I looked at the book and all recently Bob, I want to thank both of you for having the courage to even allow the book to be printed, to be able to reach out to families. That's a very proper thing to do. And our joy, I think, Carol, if you remember, about 10 years ago, we had camp meeting in the Monterey area, and we offered and were allowed to go up and pick you up at the airport in San Jose, spend an hour and a half with you back down to Monterey and get to know you, spend the whole weekend with you there and take you back. And that was one of the joys of our lives. Carolyn, do you want to share anything?
We just want to let you know how much you're loved by us and all of the rest of the gay, lesbian, and allies and families. We all love you, Carol.
Yes, the rainbow is brighter because of you.